Let's go. We see that hype outside, right from the house.
Hey guys, Golden here, and welcome back to another Fortnite Mobile update video. Now guys, today's video is going to be crazy because today we're going to be talking about the final Epic Games versus Apple trial that just started today, and this is day 1 of the trial out of a total of 15 days. So yes guys, we have 14 more days of trials, and I'll be providing live updates on this YouTube channel as well as my Twitch, Twitter, all my platforms. So today I want to make a quick video for all of you guys on everything you guys need to know about the day 1 trial against Epic and Apple. And guys, a lot of new information came out today and a lot of things happened, and the judge absolutely bashed Epic, and today I'm going to be explaining why I personally think Apple could be winning this trial in the end and what that means for the future of Fortnite Mobile, and if we could be seeing the game finally returning to the App Store starting very soon. I mean guys, today we got some really important details from Apple themselves saying that they were actually willing to bring Fortnite Mobile back, and I'll be talking about all that today, so stay tuned guys. But anyways guys, before we head right on into this crazy action-packed video, if you guys didn't know, I actually spend about 8 hours usually editing my videos. However, today I unfortunately already spent like 6 hours streaming, and at the time we're recording it is now 6:20 p.m. in the afternoon. So just keep in mind guys, this video is not going to be nearly as well edited, but I promise guys, this video will still be absolutely insanely entertaining for all of you guys and super informational. However, it's not going to be like super, image pop up, blurred background, all these crazy transitions. I'm not going to go too deep into that today. But anyways guys, I want to head right on into it. Sorry for wasting your guys' time with that. I just wanted to quickly explain myself. But anyways, let's get right on into the first thing that was discussed during this court hearing. So if you guys didn't know, I actually streamed this court hearing on my YouTube channel for 6 hours straight, as I briefly explained. And basically I was taking notes throughout the entire court hearing. I was tweeting stuff, I was doing all this crap to make sure all my viewers were informed, and obviously now I have a basic idea of everything that was pretty much said in this court hearing. But do keep in mind, I might have missed a few things because again, I was kind of streaming while taking these notes, so I'm sorry if I missed a few important information. But the first thing that was actually discussed in this trial is, first off, Epic Games actually discussed to the judge why NVIDIA GeForce Now Fortnite Mobile, the web game, would not be nearly as good as the real Fortnite Mobile. So as you guys know, for the past, I believe like 5 months or so, NVIDIA GeForce Now announced that they're actually working with Epic Games to bring Fortnite back onto iOS with their service. However, today, Tim basically backstabbed NVIDIA and basically explained how this was not a fix for the Fortnite iOS community, and is explaining how the only real fix would be Fortnite actually returning to the App Store. So he basically explained how, web apps are nowhere near as good performing. They cost more money, obviously. As you guys know, NVIDIA GeForce Now charges a fee to simply get out of a long queue, which is kind of annoying. So Epic made it very clear, or specifically Tim Sweeney, the CEO of Epic, made it clear that NVIDIA is not a good fix, and it should not be known as like, oh, it's going to save the Fortnite mobile community. Now, Apple actually also came up to the stand, and Apple was explaining that Epic could not prove that Apple's conduct is actually anti-competitive. They kept saying that. They're like, you have no evidence, you have none of this. Now, the next thing that was said in this court hearing is Apple actually claimed that Epic challenges Apple's technical design and contracts, which obviously prevents Apple from protecting its users. So Apple's essentially claiming like, oh, Epic, you can't just, implement your own payment systems. You can't just do whatever you want because that would challenge our design, our thing that we spent literally years designing, and you guys are just going to break it like that. They were explaining how that just can't happen, and you can't just break our contracts. So Apple was making it clear to the judge that that is not allowed, and it ruins their entire conduct and everything about their business. So they were explaining how that was not allowed, and they were basically saying to the judge that it's not fair that Epic was just breaking their terms of service, which is kind of expected. We already kind of knew this. Now guys, the next thing I'm going to say could potentially change the future of Fortnite Mobile forever. So Apple said another thing that is actually good for Epic. So basically, as you guys know, many months ago at the beginning of this lawsuit, Apple said, hey Epic, we were going to suspend your account until like August 2021, I believe. I think they said because you broke our terms of service, your account is going to be suspended for 1 year, and their account actually did get suspended for a year. However, a few months later in a court hearing, Apple said that they would be willing to bring their game back to the App Store if Epic simply obviously removed their direct payment system, which would then apply their game to Apple's code of conduct. However, unfortunately, Epic declined this offer, and after that, we assumed, all right, well, Apple's not willing to do that anymore. Obviously, they had one chance, they messed it up. However, today, we got some really exciting news. Today, we actually heard that Apple said that to this day, they are still willing to bring Fortnite Mobile back to the App Store if Epic simply removes their direct payment system from the app. So the reason this is such a big deal is, again, guys, this app could have potentially been banned until like August. That's literally an entire summer we'd have without Fortnite Mobile. So that would obviously be a big deal. However, luckily we now know that there is a good chance that the game would still return if Apple ends up winning this court case, which is really good news for Fortnite Mobile players because then we wouldn't have to wait another like 4 months or whatever. So now let's say Apple ends up winning this case trial and Epic ends up losing. Apple can now be like, all right, you have to remove the direct payment system from your app, and now we will bring the game back. Now heading on into the next point, according to Happy Power, Epic actually made an entire plan for what they're going to do whenever Fortnite Mobile does actually return to the App Store. So first off, they're going to help optimize Fortnite Mobile to return to full growth mode. So they're going to try to bring it back at the max capacity. It's going to come out and it's just going to absolutely blow up, and that's their goal. So they're going to advertise it a bunch prior. They're just going to overall make sure the game comes out strong. Now the next thing I really don't understand, but they said they're going to use live event runbook to make Marvel and other season launches bigger than ever. I don't know what this means, but maybe this has something to do with like events and how it's going to improve it. I don't know if that's just for Fortnite Mobile, maybe just for everything. Next, they're going to support Party Royale at 3 different levels: headliners, opening acts, and experiments. So that'll be kind of cool. I don't know if that's just for iOS again. They're also going to start promoting Fortnite subscriptions to engage active players, obviously to their iOS community. So that way, obviously, we're going to have like the, crew pack. They're also going to collaborate with House Party again, which I don't know why they're doing that. But then again, once mobile is back, it's going to be a lot more House Party players. Most likely, there's going to be a lot more people on their phones, obviously, playing Fortnite. And now this is kind of cool, but they're actually going to be supporting Rocket League Mobile's launch, which is actually going to be coming over the next year. I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to confirm this or anything. The next thing is Tim Sweeney actually said to the judge that iOS was an important platform for Epic, and Epic apparently needs it for the future of their business. However, it is kind of ironic because Epic is literally the reason why iOS is banned. Now, some defense that Epic did bring up is Epic actually brought up the point that Epic does have a good refund system with their payment system, while Apple does not. So as you guys know, if you guys buy like an Apple in-app purchase, it is really hard to get a refund for it. Apple just sucks with that kind of crap. However, Epic, on the other hand, is really good at their refund system. So their point was like, if we have our own payment system, we can help our fans refund. Now, the next thing is Tim Sweeney actually explained how he is still working with NVIDIA to create GeForce Now on iOS, and apparently has been private testing it. However, according to him, again, he doesn't think it's a perfect solution due to latency, graphics, and like I said, money cost. Now, this is where it got a little interesting. The judge all of a sudden just started bashing Epic, and the judge actually asked Epic if the game would be runnable on an iPhone in 2008, and obviously Tim Sweeney said no. So the judge explained how Apple literally had to spend hundreds of hours and billions of dollars to make a platform for Epic to run on, and Epic literally just backstabbed them and is trying to stop paying them that 30% commission, which obviously is paying them back for all the work they did on the iPhones. So the judge is basically explaining how obviously they created this whole ecosystem. They made it so that all their users would be secure. There'd be no privacy worries and all this stuff, which they spent hundreds of hours on, and obviously billions of dollars just developing their phones for the game. Like, you guys gotta understand, without those phones or without the Apple devices, the game wouldn't even exist. I mean, the platform would literally be gone. So clearly, the judge was just absolutely destroying Epic with this point. Now, another thing the judge did mention, which was a really good point, he explained how Epic didn't raise a single complaint in 2010, which is actually there that Epic actually signed this agreement for Apple, and they, signed the contract saying you couldn't use your own payment systems, you couldn't do all this stuff. However, when they signed that, before they signed it, they didn't make a single complaint. They didn't say like, oh, this is unfair, we shouldn't have a 30% commission. They signed it and didn't say a word. Now, all of a sudden, what, like 10 years later, they're complaining? So just like the judge is like, why would you not make a complaint back then? And all of a sudden, 10 years later, you're making a complaint because obviously you're making more money, so you want to make more money. Now, another huge point is the judge actually asked if Epic knew they couldn't implement their own payment system when they went into the industry, and Sweeney said yes. The judge then asked if they understood that they could not break any of the terms of service. Tim then said yes. The judge then asked if they purposely put in the direct payment system secretly so that way Apple couldn't find it when they did do an update request, and Tim said yes. So, I mean, clearly the judge is like, why would you break this contract? Why would you do all this? You clearly knew everything. He was just confirming that he did, in fact, know that he was breaching the contract. And Tim just kept saying like, oh yeah, I did that. Now, the next point, this point, I was really happy to hear. Basically, the judge asked Epic if they understood that they had a chance to bring Fortnite back onto the App Store many times over the past 8 months. They had multiple chances if they simply obviously followed Apple's terms of service, but they refused to do so. And obviously, after the judge asked this, Epic said that they did in fact do that. They confirmed that idea. So I mean, guys, it was just so clear today that the judge was just destroying Epic. And honestly, I felt bad for Tim. I can't lie, guys. As much as Tim has done some horrible things to the mobile community, but we only really have been in this trial for 1 day, and we still have 14 whole days to go of trial. And Apple literally didn't talk today at all. It was mainly just, you know, Tim Sweeney being asked questions. So of course, it's gonna look bad for Epic. So hopefully tomorrow, or hopefully over the next few days, we'll start hearing Apple getting absolutely bashed by the person too. I mean, we gotta hear both sides still. It's like basically being in an argument, only hearing one side of the argument, not hearing the other side. We'll just have to wait to see what the judge ended up saying about Apple. But unfortunately, guys, that is pretty much everything that went down during the first day of this trial. But thank you guys all so much for watching today's video. And also, thank you so much for the support on the stream. I mean, guys, that thing had over like 1,000 viewers every single second. You guys are absolutely insane. But yeah, guys, again, sorry this video might not be super well edited. Again, I kind of got to rush it for the boys, but hope you guys appreciate this super quick video for all of you guys. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching till the very end of today's video. Hopefully I'll see you guys on my Twitch tomorrow, where I'll be streaming the trial from 3 to 6 p.m. EST. But this has been golden. Do with this information as you will, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.